Alright, I got some bad news. I'm tying my boots right now. This morning, it's Tuesday morning, and my Dodge has died. My brand new one. I was coming home last night from hunting, which was Monday night, which is only about 8 miles from where I live, and I was probably about 5 miles from the house here, I guess, and started down a hill, and all of a sudden something basically just exploded under the truck. I'm not sure whether it exhaust something in the exhaust, engine wise or what, but it was so violent that it actually, the rear end of the truck jumped off the ground, and it kept running, but I have lost all power. I mean, the truck basically, when you try to mash the accelerator, it really just does not do anything. It'll still pull just a little bit, but like a small hill, I mean, just kills it completely. So what I'm fixing to do is I'm fixing to get in it, and I'm fixing to try to make it to the dealer if I can. They told me to call the roadside assistance and get them to tow it, you know, because of less damage or whatever. But it was like a 12 gauge shotgun went off. It scared the bejesus out of me, man, when it happened. And it jarred the truck big time. I hadn't had any trouble with it other than I was fixing to do the 10, I've got almost 12,000 miles on it now, and I was going to do the review on it. There's been something that hadn't been exactly right, and this may be part of what just happened last night. The truck won't accelerate from a dead start. Just like if I was to get out here and this ground's wet right now, if I was to go out there and get out there on that ground, throw it in drive and just floor it, it ought to sling mud from here to eternity, but it won't. It won't starting off, and I don't know if that's part of what just happened, what finally finished messing on up or what, but like once you get going, it'll go. But another way to describe it is like if you ever have to pull out, you're in a tight situation, you're pulling out of a road and you need to go, it won't go. When you mash it, it's like it just falls on its nose for just a little bit, like till it gets past about 10 miles an hour, and then it'll freaking leave here then. But so I don't know, I got up under the truck last night when I got in here, didn't see anything wrong that I noticed, nothing visible anyhow. Looked all up under the hood, flashlight. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. And so I'm not sure. I don't know, but I'm going to take y'all along with me as I try to get it to the dealer here. We're going to see how this is going to work. I may be on the side of the road here in a minute. I'm not sure. It'll run and it'll idle. I mean, it does all that the way it's supposed to. See, it's idling fine. Check engine light came on it when it did it. And so I don't know. We're gonna see though. Got more shirts going out, man. Gonna get shipped back in old Goldilocks right now. I got my other one up to the dealer a while ago, and you know, there's a lot of these dealers that sell stuff, but they don't work on what they sell. And before we bought that truck at this dealer here, we made that understood, and they did work on it. But when I just took it back up there just then, the first thing the guy told me was, when he come out, the greeter, they run like 120 vehicles through this place a day, through the service department. It's just as crazy. It's one of those massive dealers, you know, which I think the car manufacturers have screwed up by putting all the little dealers out of business, because they just have. They've hurt themselves. But the guy told me, he said, you may want to take his truck to Starkville over there. And Starkville's 30 miles away, and really the dealer over there. I looked at him and I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. I told him, I said, I don't know the guy's name, but I told him, I said, we paid almost $80,000 for this truck bought it here. It's gonna get worked on here. Which the guy that's over this complete service manager that's over everything in the service department lives right here. He's my neighbor. So I said, just let me go talk to him right quick. So I went back there and talked to him and all that. So they accommodated me and everything. But I'm back in Goldie and my going. There's just nothing that smells like, I gotta close this carport door. There's nothing that smells like in the normal diesel, man. Like this one, listen at it. The aroma, those new diesels stink so bad. I mean, I think I got another garage door controller here. The new diesel smells so bad, man. It's stupid. I don't like the way the new ones smell, but I don't care. It takes a day or two to get my other one back going. But the batteries are dead in this one Goldie right here. So I'm gonna let's see. There it goes. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm fixing to run to town, get these t-shirts dropped off to be shipped, and get some batteries put in this one. I'm going to see Tommy Lane right quick. Tommy Lane is the one that sunk the excavator that I went to get it out. Got it out for him, and I got an old battery down here I need to take to him, get it dropped off. But so that's what's going on in Tim's world right now, and I'll be back in just a minute. This truck's awesome. At 399,817 miles. I'll roll her over 400 while I'm driving this time. These right here are just awesome. The truck's awesome. This truck is not nowhere near as big as my new one is either. It's my new one's a lot larger truck than this one, and I don't really like that either. I like this size, but I got a full size back seat and everything in the new one. So I mean, you kind of got a trade-off there. You know what I mean? So I mean, I guess that's okay. But the new one, I hope Dodge don't make them any bigger than my new one is ever, because they don't need it. It's just almost too big. But this thing here, if you got one of these trucks, man, one of these, don't ever let go of it, man. And we're not gonna get rid of this thing. We'll keep it. So gonna go get some batteries put in it right quick, and so some crank. And then I don't know what else I'm gonna get into. I'm sure I'll hunt here in a little bit. So y'all are gonna see this video basically real time. I mean, I'm filming it the same day that y'all gonna get to watch it, which is pretty cool. I know a lot of y'all like that. Strolling, got the t-shirts dropped off. If you want to be shipped, if you want a t-shirt, email me cottontop3@yahoo.com, and I'll send you a PayPal link. If you don't do PayPal, we'll work something else out. A charge of $20 that covers shipping and everything, get it to you. But just want to throw that in there right quick like. Back home now, and run a bunch of errands, got batteries put in this thing, so it's good to go for a while. Still pretty, the water's about to run off here and all that. The pond, you can see out there how that's beginning to look. The water's coming on up, and it's got to come way on up on them culverts. It'll get on up about 3/4 of the way up in them culverts. You can see the culvert on the right just is getting a little water flow through it. The one on the left sits a little bit higher than the one on the right, but it's starting to. I mean, it's got to fill up that big pond over there on the other side of the road. So I mean, we still got to have a bunch of rain, but you can kind of see what it's looking like down there now. Once it fills on up, so it'll cover that grass down there that's out there too. Get that done. But I'm fixing to go in here and get ready, and I'm going deer hunting, man. Later, taters.